About 4 months ago, I made a video talking about stress and how Christians don't need to be stressed. We have God looking over us, and He has given us a higher purpose than to constantly be stressed. Alright, so I'm sure that since I made that last video, y'all have just been living stress-free lives, right? No? Well, I guess fact of the matter is I haven't been living a stress-free life either. So, why is it that we're stuck living this life of stress and worry? So part of it is that it's another one of those things where the Bible tells us one thing and the world tells us another. The Bible is telling us, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own, Matthew 6:34. And two of you by worrying can add a single hour to your life, Luke 12:25. But then the world essentially tells us that we need to worry. We need to constantly be thinking about the job we're going to get, the clothes we're going to wear. And if we're not thinking about these things, then we're not going to succeed. And so we're convinced that stressing about these things is necessary, because how else are we going to survive? So the question is, who's right? Are we meant to, worry about things just the right amount, or wholeheartedly trust God? Well, I feel like that specific question has a bit of a Sunday school answer, Jesus is always the way to go. But how does that take away our stress? Well, it won't entirely take away our stress, but I'm going to give you guys 3 steps on how to live a more stress-free life based out of Matthew 6. I literally just pulled into some random field. Well, I'm not actually in the field, I'm in a little parking spot, but I don't know, I thought it'd be a cool place to do the video. So anyways, let's get on with the video. So point 1, let me just open up my phone, got some notes here. Okay, so step 1, Matthew 6:25 says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes?" Okay, sorry, the wind's kind of bad, storm's coming. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, so step 1 is acknowledging that there is more to life. If you think that the most important thing in life is your possessions, your money, your car, or even something as necessary as food, it's hard not to worry about those things. So align your priorities with God and His purpose for your life at the top, and acknowledge that life is more than food and the body is more than clothes. Verse 33 says, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things," meaning the things that it talked about before, like the food and clothes, "will be given to you as well." Oh, there is a storm coming. Step 2 is acknowledging the reason you don't need to worry, and that reason being God's provision. Matthew 6:26 says, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or stow away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they?" God provides. He just does. Human beings may say they'll provide something for you and then break their promise, but God never has and never will. He will always provide for you in the way that you need. Seriously, like, look at this sky. Like, that's just bad news right there. Oh, it's getting even more windy. Okay, so step 3 is don't worry. And when I say this, I mean gaining a posture of the heart without worry. Now, this is a gradual process, something that takes time. And I am nowhere near the place I want to be with this, but I'm working towards it. Matthew 6:34 says, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." It's a blatant do not worry. And Jesus doesn't say this because he thinks it's as simple as flipping that little worry switch in our brain, but because he's saying that we straight up do not need to worry. Okay, so quick recap. Hopefully we can get this done before the storm comes. Oh, dude, there's some like killer lightning over there. Okay, quick recap. Step 1 is acknowledging that there is more to life. Step 2 is acknowledging the reason that you don't need to worry. And step 3 is straight up do not worry. Okay, so I hope this video helped you guys a little bit dealing with worry. I know it's not as simple as just stopping worrying, but it's a process. And these are some things that you can think about. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, subscribe for more videos every single week. Like the video, drop a comment if you're so inclined, and I will see you fine people next. Why did I say fine? See you guys next week.